Hello, comic book fools. I've got something a little different today. These aren't war books, but what I have here are 3 comic books wrapped in wax paper. Let me move that one out of the way. They're wrapped in wax paper. They've been wrapped in wax paper since the day I bought them from a collector back in around 1970, 1971. So we're talking almost 50 years they've been wax paper. I bought a bunch of others from this collector. It was back in Oklahoma City at a Comic-Con. I bought a small stack of Spider-Man and Fantastic Four, some others. Most of them were wrapped in wax paper. They could have been wrapped in wax paper since the day they were bought off the newsstand. I really don't know. But I do know these have been wrapped up since the day I bought them. The other ones I've unwrapped over time. And just to show one example, here's the last one I took the wax paper off of. This is Fantastic Four number 43. And just show you. Okay, so Fantastic Four number 43, and we took the wax paper off, and it's really a nice copy. I haven't looked at this in a few years. It's been a few years since I took the wax paper off this. I was expecting to see along the edges of the inside cover whiter colors. It may be they used to be whiter, and since I took the wax paper off, maybe they've gotten a little bit darker and collected some of the acid off of this page here. Let me look at the back inside cover of this. Okay, here you can see a little bit the shadow. I'll zoom in on this. Right there you can see the wax paper was folded like a book cover, and the edge of it was right here along that little tan line. And it covered like an inch all the way around the outside border. And of course it also protected the back cover and the front cover from any dirt and loss of color. This is a beautiful book right here. So what I want to do today, I want to take this other Fantastic Four, number 44, and I'm going to take the wax paper off, and let's see how it looks on the inside. I'll show you just how that wax paper was on there. Let's see here. Alright, so you can see where it's wrapped around here. Someone had to be very careful when they put this on originally, when they folded it across the edge of the cover, not to damage the cover. Now remember, this was back in the day, I think poly bags had just come out. And you wouldn't really find too many comics in poly bags. And Mylar, of course, was another, 10 years away. So let's take this off, see how it looks. Okay. All right. Okay. See a little bit of a shadow right there. That's from, where is that from? I don't know. Little shadow here too. Okay, that's, now on the inside you can see pretty distinctly there's a shadow here. The wax paper essentially protected the inside back cover from the acid of this paper here and kept it from getting absorbed into the back cover. The part that was not covered is lightly brown, as you can see here, and that's from the acid from this part of the page. I'm thinking I might just put this wax paper back on when I'm done. It may continue to protect the comic book. Let's take the front part of it off now. Okay, wow. Well, I'd say the front looks fantastic. I mean, look at these colors. That is incredible. Now let's look at the inside here. Again, we have the tan line here, or maybe I should call it the acid line from the paper getting into the front cover. But you can kind of see all around here where the wax paper was covering the cover and protected it. So if you guys have microchamber paper, I recommend putting it here up in front of the splash page. I believe that will protect it. I believe that will protect the inside of the front cover. It'll protect the cover from these colors bleeding through the cover onto the front. So instead of wax paper, I would recommend microchamber, definitely in the front and in the back. And by the way, the edges of this book look, well, look how brown this paper is. Huh? That's pretty brown. So this absorbed, this is not acid-free paper, this wax paper, but I think the wax protected the comic book from the acid in the wax paper itself. Anyway, what I was going to say was, whoever did wrap these, look at the edges of this. Look at the edges. I mean, these are almost flawless. There's no damage to these covers. So whoever, the original buyer, really took good care of these comics. I've got two other comics in my collection that still have the wax paper on them. Amazing Spider-Man 29 and number 31. I'm hesitant to take the wax paper off of these at this time. You know, obviously, I think these are going to be in high grade, both of these. And at some point, yeah, I guess I'll take the wax paper off, but maybe I should get some microchamber paper first, just so I have something to replace the wax paper with. Okay, well, that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed that. I thought this was a little unusual. And there's number 43, number 44. Thanks for watching. Please leave comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.